What is going on, everybody? It's the Half Brothers Gaming coming back at you with something I've always wanted in the game since probably 2003 easy. I've always wanted the chance to be the ref in-game. Call the shots, say what happens, get in the middle of those motherfucking fights. What are you thinking?
I think it's going to be a really cool idea. They should add this in the game. It'd be a really cool aspect to the game. People would play it.
Exactly.
It'd be a cool series for anything.
Right? But they probably won't add it to 2016, but maybe we can make a push for 2017. Not like anybody's listening to us anyways, but
you never know, we could.
Right? Start the bandwagon, everybody sees our videos. Alright, I'm going to start off with having to call the right stuff. You have to actually call the right penalty when you're the ref. You can't go out, see buddy, just like lift up a stick randomly, high sticking. Right?
Yeah, you gotta make the right call on everything.
Like, you gotta call the right penalty, you gotta call the right suspension. Say if someone rams somebody in the back of the board, you gotta know when to call that the suspension, and if you don't, then the game's gonna get out of hand, and that's where it leads into the intimidation factor, which can be implemented into the game by, say if you call the bad penalty, and you know you called the bad penalty, the fans will be booing you, and like, it won't let you call a penalty the next time, because you're too intimidated to call because the fans are booing you and stuff.
Yeah.
Think that's a good idea?
Yeah, I think it's a great idea. Also, getting in the way of the puck.
Yeah.
There's another good factor, because if they're dumping it, you get in the way of it.
Yeah, you get hit.
Just like but in the game, they're pretty much see-through, you can go through them.
Right? But this time you can get in the way of the players, get in the way of the puck. You can get injured accidentally.
Yeah.
Right? And then you have to sit out a couple games. Just like an actual ref in an actual game, he can get hit by the puck and totally change the play of the game.
Yeah.
And then also, when knowing what is a goal and what isn't, if you see an obvious kicking motion, you're going to need to call that goal off. And but right when the goal goes in, you have the three choices to call it off, review it, or call it a good goal. Like any other ref. That's probably a good idea.
Probably a good idea to call it. Also, talking to the players and the coaches when everything's getting out of hand, telling them what's going on in the game, how everything's going.
Like if the way I see it is, the coach yells at you, so you walk up and you have a choice of like 3 or 4 different options. He'll ask you the question, you say it to the best of your ability. Say you say something stupid like, oh, the coach is like, why did he get the penalty? And you said, because he fucking did. Obviously, the coach is going to send out his goons, right?
Yeah.
And he's not going to take that shit lightly. Another thing is meeting with the refs and linesmen, like having that little meeting after the ice talking about the game. Yeah. And actually, on that time, you can also be a linesman, knowing when to call the offsides, knowing when to call the icings with the hybrid icings and stuff.
Yeah. Also knowing how to call, like, all those different things, like, face-offs and everything, new person to come in, if it's a bad face-off, everything like that.
Is it the ref or the linesman who drops a puck?
I'm pretty sure it's the ref. I'm not sure. It may be the linesman.
Yeah, back at that, you gotta know when to drop a puck. Like, you can't sit there for like an hour like some of these NHL 16 fucking AI-controlled referees.
Yeah. Also, you can start your way off from the OHL and make your way up to the NHL.
Let's say you're not really the best
ref at the beginning.
Yeah, so you can go off to one of the European leagues, like the SHL, I think that's what it's called, and the Swedish Elite League, this and that. And also interacting with the players. You can interact with the players. I don't know, say like a button menu where you can talk to players. You always see it all the time in the NHL games where the referees are talking to the players, the linesmen are talking to the players.
Yeah. I think that'd be a pretty cool aspect to the game too. Talking to players about how the game's going for them, just anything. Talk to them about anything.
And maybe in the custom menu, you can change your number, change your name, like obviously all
those things for like players and goalies.
Oh, and you can also change your whistle if you got a different colored whistle. Right?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
It would be something different to add into the game. If you guys think so, comment down below anything that can be added. If you guys could subscribe, like, it doesn't really matter to me. I'm just having fun doing this YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, so am I. Oh yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you subscribe, like he said, and just have an amazing day.
Exactly. Maybe we can get this to EI.
EI-EI-O.
Maybe we can get it to EA Sports, and maybe they could consider it in the future. This is awesome.
Yeah, I hope this comes to the game, like we already said, but it's a long shot.
Alright, this is the Half Brothers Gaming, and we're out.